Welcome to Trending Now USA, bringing you the latest updates from the world of global sports. And today's headline centers on Filipina tennis sensation Alex Eala, who has scored a tough but impressive opening round victory at the Suzhou Open, a WTA 125 event in China. This triumph marks another milestone in her 2025 campaign, reinforcing her reputation as one of the brightest rising stars in women's tennis. The Suzhou Open, part of the prestigious Asian swing of the WTA Tour, has drawn competitive players from across the globe, and Eala entered the tournament as the number 4 seed. Carrying momentum from her semifinal run at the Jingshan Open just days earlier, she came into Suzhou with both confidence and expectation. However, her opening match was anything but easy, as she faced the experienced Polish player Katarzyna Kawa, who tested her resilience and composure from start to finish. The encounter stretched over multiple sets, with both players exchanging momentum swings that kept fans on edge. Eala's aggressive baseline play, mixed with clever angles and improved service placement, proved decisive. Kawa, however, brought her veteran craft, using variety and consistency to force long rallies, demanding patience from the young Filipina. Ultimately, after nearly 2 hours of intense play, Eala emerged victorious, advancing to the round of 16. This victory matters for several reasons. First, it demonstrates that Eala can adjust under pressure. Coming from a semi-final loss to Lulu Sun in Jingshan, she needed to shake off disappointment quickly. Winning her opener in Suzhou signals her mental toughness and ability to reset. Second, it preserves her seeding advantage, keeping her path intact for a deeper run. And finally, it adds valuable ranking points as she aims to crack the top 50 of the WTA World Rankings. The first set saw Eala assert early dominance with a strong hold of serve and timely returns, breaking Kawa to take the lead. But the second set was a different story, with Kawa elevating her level and capitalizing on a dip in Eala's first serve percentage. At one stage, the Polish player forced Eala into defensive positions, targeting her backhand and dragging her into extended rallies. The set slipped from Eala's grasp, forcing the match into a decider. It was in the third set, however, where Eala's championship mentality surfaced. She tightened her service games, minimized errors, and displayed greater shot variety, mixing drop shots with deep forehands that kept Kawa guessing. At 4-3 in the decider, Eala delivered a crucial break of serve, then held her nerve to serve out the match. The final scoreline reflected not just a victory, but a battle won through resilience and tactical adjustments. For Eala, this win serves as another chapter in a year already filled with progress. Earlier in 2025, she made history by winning her first WTA 125 title in Guadalajara, Mexico, becoming the first Filipino to achieve that milestone. That triumph announced her arrival as a serious contender on the women's tour. Since then, she has continued to gain ground, with steady performances that keep her within striking distance of the world's elite. Her current ranking, at number 58, reflects her consistency, but also underscores her hunger to climb higher. Victories like this one in Suzhou matter because every match at this level carries significant weight in terms of ranking points and confidence. For a young player like Eala, who only recently transitioned fully from the junior circuit, the ability to regularly win at WTA 125 events shows her readiness for bigger stages, including the WTA 500, WTA 1000, and Grand Slam tournaments. But beyond the statistics, Eala's story resonates deeply with fans. As a Filipina competing on the global stage, she carries the pride of a nation that has long awaited a tennis breakthrough. Her achievements inspire young athletes across the Philippines, encouraging them to dream big in a sport that has historically been dominated by players from Europe, North America, and Australia. Each win, whether in Guadalajara, Jingshan, or now Suzhou, strengthens her status as a trailblazer. Her game style has evolved steadily. Known for her baseline consistency and athleticism, she now adds more offensive variety, including sharper forehand winners and an improving serve. Against Kawa, these weapons were on display, though the match also highlighted areas for growth. For example, her second serve vulnerability remains a target for opponents, and managing nerves in tight sets is still a learning curve. Yet the progress is undeniable, and each test prepares her for higher levels of competition. Looking ahead in Suzhou, Eala faces a challenging draw. Possible opponents include experienced names like Tatjana Maria of Germany and Susan Leymans of the Netherlands, as well as young rising stars such as Iva Jovic of the United States. And, of course, there looms the possibility of a rematch with Lulu Sun, the New Zealander who defeated her in Jingshan. Should both advance, their clash would provide high drama, offering Eala the chance for redemption. The Suzhou Open is also significant in the context of the WTA's growing presence in China. Alongside events in Jingshan, Beijing, and Wuhan, Suzhou has become a vital stop on the Asian swing. For Eala, success here means exposure to bigger crowds, tougher conditions, and higher-ranked players, all necessary experiences for a player aiming to solidify her place in the world's top 50. The match against Kawa also reflects Eala's mental growth. In the past, losing a second set might have rattled her rhythm, but in Suzhou she steadied herself, found solutions, and pushed through. This ability to reset within matches is a hallmark of great players, and for Eala, it suggests maturity well beyond her years. Her post-match comments revealed her focus, acknowledging the difficulty of the contest, crediting her opponent, but emphasizing the importance of staying composed under pressure. Such poise, combined with her on-court energy, continues to win her admiration not only from Filipino fans but also from the global tennis community. The wider implications of this victory are also worth noting. Every step Eala takes in tournaments like Suzhou enhances her reputation with sponsors, tournament organizers, and media outlets. Her growing brand as an athlete extends beyond results. She embodies discipline, determination, and cultural pride, making her an emerging role model in international sports. For Philippine tennis, her presence in these draws signals hope for greater development at the grassroots level. More children are picking up rackets, inspired by her journey from the Rafa Nadal Academy in Spain to the professional circuit. Federations and private backers now have a tangible example of success to rally behind, and the sports profile in the Philippines has never been higher. Analyzing the match itself, the tactical dynamics provide insights into Eala's evolving game. She used her forehand aggressively to open up the court, often finishing rallies with down-the-line winners. Her footwork, honed through years of intensive training, allowed her to retrieve balls and extend points, frustrating Kawa's attempts to shorten rallies. On the flip side, Kawa exploited moments when Eala's serve faltered, particularly targeting her second serve with aggressive returns. The balance tipped when Eala improved her first serve percentage in the final set, stabilizing her service games and shifting pressure back to her opponent. The Suzhou Open, however, is only the beginning of a critical stretch for Eala. Following this event, she is slated to appear at the Wuhan Open, a WTA 1000 event that represents a significant step up in competition. Thus, each match in Suzhou doubles as preparation for the higher stakes to come. Building momentum here could prove invaluable as she tests herself against the world's best in Wuhan. Fans and analysts alike will be watching her progress closely. Will she use the momentum from her hard-fought opener to make a deep run in Suzhou? Can she handle potential rematches against tough rivals? These are the questions that animate her campaign, making her journey must-watch viewing for tennis enthusiasts in Asia and beyond. As the tournament unfolds, one thing remains clear. Alex Eala's presence in Suzhou is more than just another entry on the draw sheet. It is a statement of intent, a reminder that she belongs at this level, and a preview of even greater achievements to come. For now, the spotlight shines brightly on Suzhou, where Eala's tough opening win signals the start of what could be another unforgettable week in her young but already historic career.